Look at that. Oh. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Wow. That's epic. Oh, man. Yep, it's going to be a bumpy ride. All right, sweet. Good job. All right, let's go for the aroma. Okay, lovely. Definitely aged, but no serious, overwhelming aged aroma at all. I'm getting sweet sort of berries, syrupy sweetness from the aroma of the wet leaves. Really nice. There we go. Check out that. That's infusion 1. Lovely copper. Okay, so for peeps who don't know what Huang Pian is basically the leaves that the farmers, producers chose not to include with the rest of their material. It was left out for a few reasons. Usually it's a broader leaf, a leaf that the outer leaves that are very light in colour, very light green when it's fresh, much more greener than the other raw Pu Erh that would hit the market and be part of the material of their cakes. You will notice on very cheap end cakes that they'll actually leave in the Huang Pian. So you will notice those leaves are quite striking compared to the rest of the leaves within the tea cake. So the vast majority of the time, the Huang Pian is actually left out of mainstream material and is surplus to requirements. This is traditionally the farmer's brew. The leaves that were left behind, no one wanted at market. Well, hey, this is Gushu Huang Pian. People still want it. People still buy it. This is pretty old, 2005. So pressed in that iron fashion in those huge 3 kilo pillars. You can see that, you know, back in the day, 2005, they had it. They just probably didn't know what to do with it, or they thought, hey, we'll just compress it into these huge pillars, throw it in the back for years, and you know, eventually we'll sell it. You know, and that's what's happened. Slight touch of earth in a good way and no way overbearing. Considering this has been sat in Yiwu for a long time and Guangdong for I think 7 years, it hasn't picked up any real storage taste. I mean, it's aged. You can tell it's aged. It's got a slight touch of earth. It's fairly smooth. It's got that earth, but then, you know, going to the sort of middle palate, things sort of brighten up a little bit. And then tiny amount of sweetness pops. The aroma's lovely with kind of red berries, a little bit, but not as much as a good white tea. You know, that sort of red berry taste. This is more of a sort of, this is more, what would I say is, this is more of a syrupy berry kind of aroma. I haven't even finished infusion 1. And I can report the berry aroma, that was in the wet leaf. You can get that just about with, I wouldn't call it, yeah, it's just about an aftertaste. It's there, you know it's there, but it's very small. It's only the first infusion. You got some bitterness still lingering. Not really astringency. I mean, it's kind of like low level bitterness, astringency there. Leave it to cool down even further. Kind of earth top note. And when I'm mentioning earth, it's more of a kind of aged earth. Very, very low. You got that? Oh, whoa. Yeah, leave it for a bit to cool down. That's syrupy berry note just washed across my palate there. Interesting. First infusion. Jolly good. See, I haven't tried this tea, honestly, for about 2 years. I've just, so many teas to try. This one's progressing really interestingly. But my God, I mean, that's just to show you that temperature can mean so much with the taste of a tea. I remember in my early days, I was so feisty, I was so fast to sort of quaff it down. You can miss a lot of the beauty if you do not taste at the right temperature. So it's just another small lesson in patience, you know. Leave yourselves maybe even 4 minutes to do each infusion, and you will notice the taste will change over those minutes as the tea is cooling down. A lot of the time when the tea's cooler, you'll taste more. The tea will be more expressive. More sweet. Interestingly, it's now on the second infusion, I'm getting that strange bitterness. If you've ever had a yancha or a very top oolong, where you get the, like they call it, the kind of the rock taste, the bitterness, which is a little bit like biting into an orange. That's here, right at my clack. Oh man, that's interesting, huh? From a Pu Erh. And I remember last time I tried this, I don't know if I said it publicly, but I mentioned that it was similar in respects to a Tai Guan Yin. Not really in taste, but in characteristic like this. Wow. That's epic. I can't guarantee that comes out in every single infusion of every single client of mine, but hey, that's pretty abundant where I am right now. The texture is smooth enough. Wow, that's so cool. Just you can't get this feeling from any other Pu Erh that I've tried. This kind of strange, weird bitterness. Infusion 2, I haven't had any breakfast, just so you know. I can feel chi building now already. That syrupy berry notes in the background creeping, just like the chi. The chi is creeping now. Yep, it's going to be a bumpy ride. The way that the chi is rising leads me to believe this is most likely spring Gushu material. There are differences in how chi reacts with your body depending on when the tea was picked, actually. They say that autumn Chi, autumn Gushu, is like it's like midday. So you know you'll be there 1 minute just enjoying your tea, and from nowhere you're getting this powerhouse of Chi. I don't prefer that. I prefer the spring Chi. Spring Chi creeps up. They call it sunrise and sunset, which I much prefer. So the Chi is building now, building. It starts off small and raises up slowly, and again when it comes down, it will creep down. I much prefer this because I think that autumn Chi can sometimes be a bit of a shock. You know, 1 minute you're absolutely fine, and then, you know, 10 seconds later you're cheated up to the eyeballs. You know, it's a bit of a shock. I don't really like that. Spring, however, it brings you up slowly and down slowly, which I'm much more fond of. So, not only does Huang Pian make for an excellent budget purchase for Gushu, if you want to try some tea to give you a bit of Chi, you know, this is unbeatable. I mean, it's an unbeatable bargain for a Chi powerhouse, for an aged tea, for Gushu. I mean, really, where else can you get 250 grams of Gushu material, 15 years old, for 40 quid? I mean, it's just completely unheard of. Saying that, it is a different experience compared to, you know, new spring, new autumn tea. It's very different, and of course, very different to a 2005 straight up Gushu. It's a different experience. It won't be as fully textured. The Chi will not be as strong. The flavour will not be as good. But I would argue Huang Pian is an experience all of its own. Thank you very much for stopping by, people. God bless, and I'll see you soon on the next episode. Bye-bye.